Have to like sound funny like that
Yeah,
with
that
a
was a
British
banger.
accent.
Like a British accent's just automatically sounding smart.
Oh no, it really is.
Oh, more seats. I'm surprised. Like, you know how many YouTube videos are just about like random knowledge on whatever Jeopardy topics, but it's a British accent, so it's just a million views.
Exactly. Well,
You
Right
Brits
away.
really have. You guys have the vocal equivalent of like big boobs on a chick. I'm just saying.
Uh, Marty, you can do a British accent when you set up your channel.
Gonna have
Be
to
a
work
fresh
on that.
start.
What are some good words to practice with? What are the key British words I need to get down?
Cunt.
Bottle and water.
Exactly. Water.
Bottle and water.
What what?
They do say Hollywood guys do say that Southerners have the and British like English actors have the easiest time doing each other's accents. I guess they're fairly close.
Yeah, wasn't that
That is
part of
true.
the theory?
Yeah.
I like a lot of that, like British Hicks became like Southern Hicks. That's where
Pretty
they got all
much.
that redneck culture came from.
Yeah.
That's as best I understand it.
We're cousins, you and me. Tuber.
Careful, you
dear
know what he
God.
likes to do to cousins.
Yeah, yeehaw.
Typical lowland Scots people, am I right, Tuber?
I've never thought about it, but you're right, Ryan. Like, it's actually quite difficult to do a North American accent.
Yeah, I guess that's why The Walking Dead, like, everybody in The Walking Dead is a British actor, and they're like, it was actually nice. I remember in the interview, like, yeah, the Southern accent is so much easier. And that's why the go-to accent for you guys is always like some Texan.
It's pretty funny.
It's like how everybody assumes, oh, everybody speaks the Queen's English. Just sound posh.
I do not.
All right, I got more seeds. Maybe this cab is good.
I mean, I think Queen's English is probably the easier one to imitate.
I would assume so.
I'm not even sure what Queen's English is.
When you think of English, it's the Queen's English.
Okay.
Turns out no English people speak like that. They like teach you in boarding school.
Ah.
It's just a way to separate yourself from the pores.
It's like the cursive of speaking.
Well, you know what's funny? They teach boarding school kids now how to speak with a normal accent, so they can be relatable. Yeah, when they get, so they're not sort of ostracized for being too rich when they get older.
Yeah, because I guess being rich is kind of out of fashion right now. You got to be a man of the. You got to be a populist type of leader.
Fair enough. But you Americans had it for a while. There was something called American Standard English, and if you ever watch TV from like the 70s, most of the announcers used it. But then you guys decided that Midwestern twang was cooler, and so you used to pick that up again.
Yeah. A little bit of character to it.
There's this whole concept of Atlantic English, like a mix of American British.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Jim Ross that made it popular again.
Damn you, Jim.
He had that Oklahoma accent that everyone seemed to enjoy. Just fit wrestling perfectly.
Well, I hear the Nebraska accent. People like that one because that's like the American broadcast English accent. It's the most neutral sounding one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Budweiser of language.
Oh, there's a tool. Oh, there's a hardware store.
Yeah, where did you find? Oh, I see where you're at.
You guys didn't picture me with a pipe wrench, did you? Sucks. I could fish here at this lake. I got to remember this for my 1,000-day one instead of going down. Yeah. Fish in the lake.
Set up by the lake and call it home.
All right, I got some more food and stuff, but I'm over encumbered. Whoever's in that orange Jeep, could you slow down for a minute? Oh, thank you.
see what's in here. Maybe we get a sledgehammer or something.
I'm gonna give you some supplies. You'll like it.
All right.
Chocked full of vitamin
books.
yum.
Tons of books.
What you got for me?
Pain.
Oh,
Found the hardware store.
there's a trailer if we need extra space.
More seeds.
Good.
You don't have a penetrator for me?
I don't know if Greenlight added that
Penetrator.
mod.
No.
Man.
Marty, be serious.
Okay.
In this zombie apocalypse, we're trying to play for realism.
You don't have a large probing item for me?
Wait, does I mean I already got it? I think that's what it means.
I've read all the magazines back home, so I'm picking up any one that I haven't read, and I figured we can add it to the collection.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, a mild injury. We're gonna lose him.
Oh, nope. Got to
Is
it.
it-
Done.
Is it serious if I ask for drugs?
Infected.
Oh, do we need a propane torch? Or we already got one?
We can always use them.
Shoot.
I still want to set a house on fire by putting stuff in the oven. I've tried everything, but nothing works yet.
Yeah, I don't know that. It seems a lot harder than it sounds.
Yeah.
Just put some. No, you find a microwave and put a metal pot in it and turn it on.
Oh.
Does that work?
Yep, it'll catch on fire.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, it's so funny. I was with it like a kid, like we were growing up, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna heat up these boiled peanuts," and he put it in the microwave, and I was like, I was old enough where I was like, "I don't think that's a good idea." I told him, I was like, "You don't think that's a good idea?" He's like, "No, what are you talking about?" So he turns it on, and just dude, his light starts sparking off. And it's like,
Oh
it's
no!
great. Yeah.
I just saw a thing on Twitter where it's like someone put a thing like, "Oh, if you roll up this aluminum foil and put it in the microwave, it turns into like this polished ball."
Oh no!
Someone replied to it like you dumbass, and like it's like this microwave just completely destroyed.
Oh, that's great. That's so funny.
Oh, there was a time when they were telling people that you could recharge your iPhone by putting it in the
Oh,
microwave.
that 4chan op was the funniest thing ever. Just some goofball posting on 4chan managed to cause like millions in damage like this.
All it takes is one.
It was right up there with the guy who thought you could drill a hole into it and get a 3.1 millimeter jack again, so people were drilling into their iPhones too.
That's something like you don't even feel bad for them because they're just so stupid.
Yeah, you should have learned this when you were 10.
How could you be so dumb to think that works? Good lord!
Let's see. There were more seeds in here.
Surprising.
Don't believe everything you hear on the internet, kids.
That's when you realize these are the reason that we're going to Ukraine right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Save you unify with Ukraine. Yay.
Yeah.
Dave,
Sledgehammer.
if you put your iPhone in the microwave, do you get more women?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Only if it's the new one though.
That's the dating hack you need.
I got a sledgehammer.
Dude, I just know it's happening too. Somewhere out there, there's this guy who's like on the cusp of Elliot Rodger, and then he finally goes online to think, what's my problem? And then he finds this, bro, get the newest iPhone, and he tries it, and then bam, next thing you know, he's writing a manifesto, putting it on YouTube. Like, I'm calling it.
Right, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, and then YouTubers are just going to make a documentary about the whole thing, making fun of the like Fresh or Tate or whoever did it. And it's going to get like 1 million views. So for that little kid who went on the murder spree, his death wasn't in vain. He got clout for others.
Absolutely.
I'm going to unhook the
That's
Jeep.
what really matters.
Why are you guys so jaded? I don't know. Why are we so jaded? Maybe it's because we watch a generation of people eating Tide Pods, microwaving their iPhones, going on murder sprees because they listen to some weirdo online tell them how to get girls. Call it a hunch.
Yes, I got jaded after I drilled the hole in my iPhone.
I'll
I was fine before that.
Never trust anyone again.
Yeah.
Oh, did you find a
I do love that one, though. That
It's got
the funniest of that is because people think the iPhone was literally like a
No
magic
gas.
box, and if you drill a hole in
You
it,
got a
you can put a
tank?
cable in it.
You got a tank?
I got the cat has a gas tank in the back. I just gotta let me see
Steal
if I can
some from
siphon.
that blue car.
Yeah, let me see if I can
Like-
siphon.
The
What's over
files
this
are in the
box?
computer. Ooh, the
Oh,
files are in the computer.
I still like
In seconds.
the Alt F4 jokes are still around.
What? They're still doing that? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I assume that
Or-
a new generation doesn't even know what that is anymore.
I still remember that when people were talking about, yeah, you just go and you delete system.ini or
Oh, system
and that should work.
delete your system 32 folder.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll clear up so much hard drive space.
Like, no, it won't start up. I'm surprised he still let you do that. I assume there'd be like 50 warnings at this point telling you not
Well,
to.
you know Microsoft.
Exactly. Time to get this gas.
All right, I'm ripping up all these clothes. I got to start getting some sewing skills here, like a real man.
Patch up. Just the super patched up jacket.
What we've been missing. We've been missing the real man.
Marty, I swear to God.
When are we gonna come out with our merch? Swear to God, and then like I gotta have like some kind of gay joke then or something. A mullet joke shirt.
Yeah.
It's a man.
Two T-Rexes, one with a mullet and the other one with in like ladies' clothing.
Dude, we're gonna have the two T-Rexes and they're trying to jerk each other off, but their arms are too short. They're all angry.
You go ahead on that one. I'm gonna pass that gem up. Dude, imagine trying to market that. Like, hey, yeah, you guys want to wear this shirt with two dinosaurs trying to jerk each other off but failing.
Don't you get
Can you
it?
wear that to the bar? Oh yeah. Girls love a guy with a sense of humor.
But then what you do is you put a pink cross on it, so it's a breast cancer awareness shirt too.
Just put giant prosthetic tits on it, and then it'll be fine.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, dude, is that Canadian teacher? Is that like the biggest troll ever? Like the dude wearing the fake tits? Supposedly he's doing it just trolling the school. I think he's trying to get him.
Yeah, because he hates the school, but because he does this, now they can't say anything because of our human right violations that's attached to it. And it's pissing off all the parents, and they're raising as a big stink, and the school is like forced to do it. He's going to be going to a different province soon, and it's because of the union and that they just can't fire him. Like all the students know it's a troll. They think it's hilarious. Because I guess he used to be misogynistic with like his jokes, and they thought he was the best teacher ever. Like Rebel News is in on the joke now. They're bringing him out and parading him around, but they're pretending like it's serious.
Whoa. Yeah.
But who was it? Some guy just got like some weird accusation or something trying to get... some convention dude. He went to... Like there was a bunch of chicks there taking a photo that they turned into a 3D rendering.
Mm-hmm.
And the photographer told him, if you jump, it makes a cooler render. So he tells the girls, you should jump. It'll make a better photo. And so they gave him a blast of shit for it. And then they started following around the convention, accusing him of harassment constantly, to the point that he was going to be under arrest. I'm like, well, you know what you got to do now, sir? Get some prosthetic tits and protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Exactly.
That's great.
Plot armor.
So would it work if you did like the giant prosthetic dick, like you down to your knee? I'm guessing it wouldn't work like that.
Only if you add some melon into the thing. I think you get to play racism or sexism, but you can't just do normal.
Yeah, exactly.
So you paint yourself, dark.
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't think that's what I'm telling you. I wasn't really listening, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's not what I was telling you.
That's the best thing you can do. Yeah. That's
All right, do we have enough seeds then? We should take them back, or do you want to keep roaming?
I'm seeing if we can find a good spot here to.
All right, well, why don't we just go by the lake then?
Yeah, I think there's some nice houses. Oh, let's go south. There's some houses by the lake. Let's see. Dave's on.
We could all build our own houses.
Dave's on that right road.
This one
There's
has a
3 houses
playpen.
there.
There's a playpen right there.
Perfect for Dave.
This one has a fence and a shed, and a half fence.
Which is this one?
The last one.
Last one? What? I don't know where you are, so these vague... Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, we got a church with a... There's a
big wall.
Oh, Marty's not allowed in the church anymore.
Oh,
This is a 2-story church. It's pretty nice. It's got a pavilion. It also has a little meeting hall for bingo night.
Meeting hall.
Marty's ban isn't a local thing. It's a direct order from the Vatican.
Yeah. Actually, Jesus came down and was like, get him out of my house.
He bursts into flames every time.
blasphemy. So Ryan, when are you coming out with a disclaimer, like at the beginning? It's like the views of Marty are not shared by the creator.
That's actually not half bad. Well, at this point, it ends up being like the marketing thing. It's like how cancel culture is now just a way to sell your new conservative grift book.
Mm-hmm. They're after us.
Yeah, be careful. Marty's going to get you banned from your job. Everybody's going to watch that. I actually kind of like this church area.
Yeah,
I think you might be onto something.
Let's see if this.
Oh, and a parking lot.
Exactly. Good. Pavilion.
Dude, this Jeep's on its last legs.
I know, it's not doing too well.
Angel Christopher Hitchens just looking down, upset at you. I believe you like the church.
See if we can find the key to that.
Four-wheeling.
Free balling it.
Gotta be a key for that thing.
Hey, guys.
Does it have?
I enjoy
You
seeing...
look like the... Oh, what?
Oh, so I...
What? What?
What?
What?
It's kind of like Rule Zero sometimes when you have those awkward moments where like everybody tries to talk at the same time.
Yeah. Then everybody shuts up, so you have a giant silence ball.
And then you have like one person that just finally like they almost like holler, like talking louder. Like,
I mean, that's doing some work over here. I love how those stupid, those like long-nosed dogs. Oh, they're not stupid, but those like long-nosed dogs have become super popular all of a sudden. What are they called? Like
the one that killed the pit bull?
Yeah. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, like those greyhounds. Yeah, that's weird.
They're a type of sighthound. I just can't remember the name of them.
I think it's like Biozi or like Piozi or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Some Russian dog.
Yeah, there was like the
snout.
right-wing Twitter was big on like their anti-pit bull rant there for a whole week.
Yeah.
Like there was the meme where you know the one where you have to hit one of 2 buttons or whatever, and then the guy's sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a pit bull either going after a child or something like that. There was like 3 things that the pit bull could eat, and one of them was like a child, and it's sitting there sweating because it didn't know which one to pick. It was kind of tragic but funny.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
With the button guy that he's sweating. Yep.
Yeah. And then there was a bunch of references where I don't think they were talking about pit bulls. I think they were talking about a different demographic in crime.
Oh, yeah. Where pit bulls commit like 50% of the crimes
that kind of thing.
Dog breeds.
I'm sure.
Although I do remember one thing guy put out a stat where he's like, more people get killed by pit bulls than by like long guns in the States.
Wow.
So it's like worse than gun crime.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You really got to do something about this.
Yeah.
Like more people have been killed by pit bulls in the last 20 years than mass shootings or something like that.
And by literal bears, sharks, long rifles, anything that's not a pistol, essentially.
Dude, they are pretty bad. Like there was like a kid that got messed up here. Like he, like 2 or 3 of them got a hold of him and made him up pretty bad. And then there's this.
Well, yeah, because isn't the thing that they still have too much of their adrenal gland? And so there's always that chance they can go feral?
Oh, yeah. all it takes is like some kind of switch to flip, like then they'll see something running like small, and they're like, "Oh, I'm supposed to kill."
Yeah. There's a child.
And it doesn't
playing.
help that. It doesn't help that everybody who wants to be a low-key weed dealer who can't train dogs loves the breed too.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Exactly. I think there was like a Bill Burr skit. Like it's like walking down the street. It has like you have like a gun with you. People just get out of the way.
Yeah.
And I need 2 of them. Then I can just walk down the street, dogs in both hands.
Dude, in Montreal, we had that. One of the guy brought it in. He had as soon as he had a sideways baseball cap and a pit bull, my girl's like, "Yeah, we're going." I'm like, "Yeah, sounds good." As soon as we got to the edge of the park, it was getting into a fight with another dog. Had its like leg in its mouth, and the owner was trying to like, you know how when you're supposed to take down a dog, you got to push it sideways because it has no balance laterally. He's like trying to pull it from behind against like its strongest point, and it was just enraging the dog to bite even further. And I'm like, "Oh Jesus!"
You just gotta pick him up by the back legs.
Yeah, you can try that, but he was literally like trying to pull it back from its back legs.
No, you gotta lift him up.
Dude, I saw the funniest one was
the funniest pit bull attack. I'd love to hear.
It's hilarious. I think they call it the stinky finger or something. Like,
No.
What?
I know where you're going.
No, what are you talking about, you crazy nut?
No.
There's these nut jobs fighting. They're fighting at outside of like a sports ball event. And anyways, like this, I think it's a pit bull attacking this woman or something. Anyways, this guy comes out of nowhere and sticks his finger up the ass of the dog, and the dog's like, "What the fuck?" And he like turns around and starts biting. So if you're getting bit by a dog, poke something up its butt.
Got it.
But, and everybody's like, "Ew." Like, well, but it worked.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to process that.
Yeah, that.
The more you know.
The more you know. Hey, that works. If you get, I know it was working me. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm stopping whatever I'm doing. What's poking me?"
I suppose it's kind of like one of those. If you get in a shark attack, just punch the shark in the nose. Seems to me like there's many better choices that could be made much earlier. You know.
Or it could be like that headline I saw the other day where there was a rapist coming after a woman. Well, anyways, there was a bigger homosexual rapist that came after the other rapist and raped him instead of him getting the woman.
Yeah, there's always a bigger fish.
Exactly.
Sweet Jesus.